It's Halloween time, and in the spirit of frightening little kids, I welcome you to my top 10 Halloween horror. Scary Halloween spooky. Sounds like a Scooby-Doo special. Anyway, my name is Misty Sloshkanexia, and every year I do Halloween related stuff. I'm guessing you like it too, because you're here. But here's the deal though, I've done similar lists in the past, and we want to keep things fresh, so I put some rules on myself. In this video, I will not be allowed to talk about any anime titles that I had before in my top 10 horror, underground creepy, or gore list. If you really like one horror anime and it's not in this video, odds are it's in one of those three. Doesn't matter, I'm sure one of these 10 will spook you regardless. Enjoy! Number 11, Kurozuka. Look, I know this is a top 10, but how about I slip you a 20 and we make it look like this extra one never happened? We good with that? Come on, just take it. Look, I'm gonna leave it on the counter and turn away. If I turn back and it's gone, no questions asked. We good? So yeah, Kurozuka. This anime is slightly historical, focusing on Kuro, the brother of the first shogun. After losing to his brother, Kuro decides to run away in the mountains, where he gets cursed to live endlessly. It's not really a pop scare horror type, but it's got that ambience that will keep you biting your nails off. Number 10, Terraformars. Going on to the real numbers, Terraformars is probably not going to be winning any Academy Awards. It's pretty average at best. But as far as horror show goes, I think it excels in its category. You got the somewhat survival ambience where you start off with a bunch of character and you don't know who's gonna come out alive at the end. It's super gore heavy, it's bloody, and it'll give you more than enough suspense. The story is very akin to Starship Troopers, if you ever saw the movie. If not, well, it's people who go on Mars to fight off giant monsters. I found it very captivating, if anything.
でも、なんで火星行くのに人体改造みたいなことをするんすか？大気薄いだけだったらやれ。
Number 9, Vampire Princess Miyu. Vampire Princess Miyu first impressions might give you off a vibe of innocent doll-like girl. That's a mistake. The show's theme gets dark and its main quirks are drama and horror. Most of the show follows the formula of an episodic anime where event A happens in the beginning and it's all wrapped up by the end of the episode, leaving only mere character developments to carry over in the next one. If you like that type of show and you enjoy anime from the 90s, this is one that might catch your eye.
だけど、あなたが考えている妖怪とは。あなたは悲しみの中にいて。
今は何もないもの。もう
太郎丸舐めすぎ。こんな騒いだらみんな起きちゃう。いやー、それほどでも。
Number 8, School Life. This anime has a pretty big spoiler in wait for you during episode 1, so please, if you're like you view fresh on the show, make sure to skip to number 7 with the annotation here. If you're on mobile, just go la 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 for the next 30 seconds. The story of School Life is about a group of teenagers who took refuge in a school after a zombie outbreak. You tag along as you try to understand how these girls try to deal with the issue and survive. It really clashed light and darkness by having a super cheery moments with, well, zombie as well. You should try it out, it was one of the 2015 summer highlight.
まさか、そんなドジするわけないじゃん。
どこなんだろう、ここ。多分、旧校舎の1階のはずだけど。
Number 7, Dusk Maiden of Amnesia. I know when it comes to horror, some people don't like the blood or the spook around it, but maybe they like the lore. I feel that Dusk Maiden of Amnesia is a very secluded horror title. Not incredibly frightening, but it has a lot of mysterious and ominous presence. The story is about a girl who died and the student corps decide to investigate the situation. There's a lot of paranormal activities. It's essentially a ghost anime. But again, the frightening factor was quite minimalist in my eyes. Still a great anime to watch with your significant other.
やっぱりちゃんと知りたいかなって私自身のこと手伝ってくれるわよね私のあんなところまで見たおはようございますって4人だけおはようございます毎朝ボットかよこの
Number 6, Danganronpa. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, you need to play the game. Game's 1,000 times better than the anime, but if you can't be bothered to play the game, the anime is still phenomenal. I started watching this show with no expectation, thinking it was remotely cute, and it turned into a survival of the fittest type of show. A real guilty pleasure of mine. Scary-wise, beside not knowing who's next on the chopping block, there isn't anything frightening. Hell, even the blood is pink. But the plot twists are real good. I definitely recommend it.
あなたはクズなんかじゃないわ腐ったみかんよ
どっちにしろダメじゃねえか。
よしあとは2人ね
コーヒーは嫌いかな？
いえでも
金木くん、このコーヒーをよく見てごらん。でもこれだけでは。
Number 5, Tokyo Ghoul. Winning the Patron Choice of the Week by a tremendous landslide is Tokyo Ghoul. We're going back to the nitty-gritty stuff with Husbando Ken and Waifu Toka. This anime has gore, blood, plot twists, and incredible characters, all within the first episode. The visuals alone should draw you in with how captivating the art is. The story is about Ken, a bookworm kid who finally meets a girl who's into the same lifestyle he is. Aww. They decide to date and everything is perfect in the world until he's attacked by a ghoul and transformed into a half-human, half-ghoul who needs to adapt to both societies. It is treacherous. Also, spoiler alert.
もう友達の命ですらどうでもよくなったんだ
僕はここのところずっと空腹に襲われていたんです。
永井くん、朝から勉強漬け？
まあ時間がもったいないからね。さすがはお医者様志望。
何せ死ななければわかる。
Number 4, Ajin. Ajin is the story of a bunch of immortal humans who were tagged as threats. Plot sets you off with Kei, a med student who gets in an accident that should have killed him, but it turns out that he's got that death immunity ring that gives you also +4 defense if you roll 5 or above. Yeah, hacks, that's what I said to you. But you try to explain that to the game master, I dare you. Also, I guess I have to point out the fact that Ajin is entirely made in 3D. Not a problem for me, but 3D is renowned to be a deal breaker for a lot of people. So you make the call instead, Doctor.
本当に見たなんて。誰かダメだ。
あのもののけに殺された男、知っているのか？
Number 3, Mononoke. Don't let the bright colors of Mononoke fool you. If you're an avid fan of Japanese folklore, their culture, or even their monsters, this is for you. If you don't like your Freddy Krueger trampled with rice, then don't bother watching this anime. But if you do, you'll notice there's a lot of eeriness to the scenario of Mononoke. The plot follows a medicine seller who's also some kind of exorcist as he travels the whole feudal Japan to help his kind. The art style is not traditional, the story is not traditional, but if you can keep an open mind, it is incredible. One of the best artsy show around.
しょうがないね。
この人とっても優しそうだから朝比奈悟お前は規則を破って来てはならないところに来た煩悩を捨てよ
Number 2, Shinsekai Yori. Shinsekai Yori is an anime you need to get mentally prepared before you watch it. It's an experience all on its own beyond being a simple anime. The story focuses about a small village in the mountains and weird disapparitions that slowly make their way within the village. The horror is not about the blood spatter, but more so the ambience that will send you chills as you sit through the episodes, hoping for an outcome that will make it all go away. If you want something tense, you should definitely try this one out for Halloween.
本当はかまいたちを作りたいんだけどな。こっから攻撃したって相手が見えないんじゃミスミス取り逃がすだけじゃないか。
そうかい、あんた医者なのか。そうは見えねえがな。ってことはドクター、あんたの言いたいことはこういうことか。
And finally, number 1, Monster. Monster isn't set out with the mentality to gore you out. It's a psychological horror thriller type of show about a surgeon. What's the deal with horror and medicine? It's like the 3rd show in this list involving them. Anyway, it's about a surgeon who has to make a call between saving the life of a mayor or the one of a young boy. After that, well, shit hits the fans more than you could guess. This is a pretty extensive anime. It has over 70 episodes, it's deep, the characters are rich, and it's like playing an 80-hour plus long game, you know, the ones you enjoyed as a teenager. With a shocking ending, you thought about it for weeks after you got done with it. It's so good. Also, here, good is spelled with 2 U in the middle, because that's how elite this show is.
11歳の少年失踪誘拐の可能性もあるが今のところ脅迫など犯人からの連絡は一切なし
So hopefully one of these amazing entries will have just the right amount of spook for you during this sacred holiday. If that's not the case, then I highly suggest you check out the previous Halloween videos I made in the past who didn't have any restrictions. Parasite the Maxim, Elfin Lead, Corpse Party, and several underdogs await for you in days. If you enjoyed my work, why not drop a like and maybe consider subscribing to my channel if you're new? It's the best place to build yourself a library of anime to watch. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Happy hunting.